guys, today we'll be talking about chess. Now, here is a tips for beginners. Number 1, here is let's teach how to move the pieces. The pawn, when it firstly moves, it can move 2 squares, but then later in the match, it will only go 1 square. Now, you can do a lot, and you can promote pawns into queens, horses, rooks, and bishops. And also, the pawns can eat diagonally, but they can go straight. Now, let's talk about en passant. Now, en passant means in French passing. It's when an opponent's pawn is next to your pawn. Since pawns eat diagonally, it will go diagonally and it will still eat that pawn. It is real. Next, let's talk about the knight. The knight has a special jumping ability which pieces don't have. The knight can jump over pieces, and they move at a L shape. They are very special. It's because whenever your pieces cannot move, you can just use your knight. If your pieces are trapped and cannot move, just better use your knight because they can jump over pieces. Alright. And now let's talk about the bishop. Oh wait, we forgot. Here are tips for... we forgot. Now let's talk about the things that you should do and not do for the pawns and knight. In a pawn, you should make sure it's protected so it will not get eaten. You should make passed pawns. Passed pawns means pawns that pass through other opponent's pawns. To get passed pawns, you can get protected passed pawns, because if your passed pawn is protected, the opponent has no match for that. Now to get connected passed pawns or protected passed pawns, you need pawn islands. Pawn islands are by themselves, and you should have connected passed pawns. Here are things. You should have passed pawns. Protected passed pawns are even better. Pawns that are alone are weak. Now let's talk about the horse. If you put the horse on the center of the board, it can go 8 squares. And if you put the horse on the side of the board, it can go 4 squares. And if you put it on the corner of the board, it can go 2 squares. Now anyway, let's talk about the bishop. Now first, here's some tips for the horse. So you should put the horse as close as the center as possible. Do not put the horse on corners. The horse can only move 2 squares, and that is bad for you. Now let's talk about the bishop. Bishops like open positions. Meanwhile, horse like closed positions. The bishops like open positions. They move diagonally. So here's things that to not do with a bishop. If you have a bishop that's on a white square, you should have your pawns on the dark squares, because if you have a white squared bishop and have white squared pawns, that is a danger because your bishop cannot move anymore. And next thing you know, you should try fianchetto. Fianchetto is when if you put the pieces of the bishops on B2 and somewhere there, and F2 and then F7 and B7, I think. Sorry, I cannot explain it. Now anyway, let's talk about the rook. The rooks are similar to bishops, except they move straight. They move straight. They don't move diagonally, they move straight. Now, they move straight. And you should have the rooks be together. If you have an open file, the open file means that there's no pieces in the file. For example, there's an empty file on the board, on the G file. You should put your rook on the G file. Remember, if your rook is on 7 rank, it can eat a lot of pieces. There's no stopping it. And if you have a rook on top of a rook, this will put pressure on a certain file. And also another tip for a bishop. If you put a queen behind the bishop, it could be called battery. There's many batteries, but that's one of them. And rooks are very simple. Now let's get into the queen. The queen is very powerful. It is the most powerful piece because it can move almost anywhere. Be careful. Do not blunder your queen. Protect your queen and hope it does not get captured. You should trade queens in matches sometimes, because if they have queens in the endgames, this will be really bad for you, and because the queen's too powerful. The queen is a combination of the bishop and the rook. So, like what I said earlier, if you put a queen behind the bishop, that's called a battery. Now, finally, the king. The king can move only one square, but every direction. Now, you need to keep the king safe. The two things you need in matches is king safety and material. Now, anyway, you keep the king safe in the opening and middle game. But when the end game, there's not that much pieces to win. So the king needs to assist the other pieces to might promote or help checkmate the king. Now anyway, the king in the end game, you need to make your king at the center so that it could assist the other pieces. If it's still in the corner, that'll be a huge problem. And that is it for today's chess tips. Bye-bye. Thank you for all the support.